Hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, what was that? She's actually not under the weather, sick at all. I'm not sure what the coughing was about, but we are here.
I'm looking at me.
I was looking at you, so that brings a cough.
You of my presence.
Ah, Esther Cam is a painting. My cam's gonna be. We're basically painting this whole lecture. We got lots of paintings to do, and so yeah, we'll be working on paintings. These are for our good friend Morgan. Check her out on Instagram. Morgan Warsham. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna go to our chill music. We've got some new music. So if you've heard a lot of our music before, which you probably have, I'm going to have some new stuff. So yeah. Let's go. Where's the new stuff? It's right back around here. I'll just make sure the microphones are picking it up. I can just see the.
Can you send me a picture?
You can get it off the Find Your Hughes email. Some vibes. How are you doing, Esther?
I'm tired.
Tired?
Whoa.
There she is. So
I
happy.
can't
And
stop twirling my poor hair.
they probably can't hear you very well. She
I
can't stop.
twirling my hair. It
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah, little weird ticks, you know? That's why we have these things.
I don't like those ones, and I don't know where the other one is that I like.
Love these. You do like these. So anyway, we're gonna be painting. Not for too long.
Look, let's see if you can watch my hair do its own pop.
What?
Wait, it's all gonna do it
I
now.
don't understand. Hair doing a pop?
I always do my hair like this, but it's too short and it'll pop out into a
Oh,
ponytail. But
It looks
it's
pretty
not
stable.
good.
Yeah, it looks pretty. I don't think it's gonna happen, yeah.
Hi, Mud. I'll just sit here doing that.
So we're gonna be painting. We'll go to Esther Cam. She'll talk to you about what she's gonna do while I change my cam to be a painting
I'm
cam.
also starving, but I just
So
ate a bunch
here
of
is
snacks.
Esther Cam.
Bunch of desserts. Tiramisu. Italian ice, whatever. Ice cream. What else? Cookies. I need to find the picture for this painting now, so I need to go to sleep. Oh. Why am I so hungry?
Yeah, I don't know how that could be. You just ate a bunch of food.
I could literally eat everything right
Really?
now. Yes, I can feel a hole in my stomach. I'm so starving.
A hole in your stomach?
Yes.
Dang. That sounds kind of serious.
How can I sleep like this?
Oh, it's great.
No, see, it doesn't work on the phone. The emails.
That's the email.
not
Wow,
connected
your camera
anymore.
went crazy. Okay, I can send it to you probably. Ooh.
We got that
The
new
good
sparkling
sound.
water. I should have showed it before I opened it.
Oh,
so
this
I
brand
could
is
open
good.
Oh,
Good.
you're
My
on
favorite.
them.
Polar sparkling water brand. Find it, get it, drink it.
it. They have a new thing where it's with lemonade. So that's a tart. Oh, that one's a limeade. Tart cherry limeade, and they have a blood orange lemonade.
It's good, yo. It's real good.
0 calories, 0 anything. Just crispy deliciousness.
Honestly, this brand has got to be my favorite sparkling waters. Really.
I'm just so tired.
We've
These
tried a
ones
lot of
don't
them.
have the polar bear on them though. They have a
Yeah, they
lemon.
look old. They have a really cool like retro styling. So we'll be working on these paintings. Esther's saying she doesn't have a picture though, so that's obviously a problem.
Listen to the crack.
Oh, the close zoom up of my arm.
Sparkling water.
Let's see. Here it is, Esther. I'm airdropping her
Hang on.
thing.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just so tired and so
There it
hungry.
comes. And oh, she didn't go to Esther's phone. Okay, she's on a different phone. Let's see.
Of course.
Let's try this one.
Esther's phone is up here. You probably messed it up. Decline.
Oh, my camera just went off. Sorry, we're trying to airdrop stuff.
All right, great.
All right, let's transition over to.
I got a candle going.
Don't worry, I can get mine back on pretty quick.
Okay.
And we're back.
Did you put mine on?
Oh, it's there we go. There it is. I don't know, maybe the quality's lower right after it joins for me. I'm not sure.
Why did it turn on?
Oh, actually, we've been on Esther Cam this whole time.
Or do you not know?
We've been on Esther Cam this whole time. Cool, so you
I
didn't
don't
see that.
think so.
Anyway, yeah, we have been. So, well, not the whole time, just for some of the time. So,
I looked over.
anyway,
I was trying to show
Esther has the
something
image.
online, and I wasn't
Esther
on.
has her image. I have my image. We're all set to go.
There's no way to look at this image where it's not.
Don't worry, we got that new laptop going.
What? What?
We got that new laptop going.
Yeah. Oh, but now I got the burps because of that water.
We need to rethink our positioning of our stuff again.
I need to rethink not going to sleep right now. That's it.
Right, we're not supposed to go to sleep right now.
No,
You're right.
we need to rethink our decision to not go to sleep.
Right, we're not.
It was a mistake.
Wait, but that was your decision. Let's tell them that was actually your decision.
Let's tell them how. I'm tired.
Are we going straight into the suit on this one? And like we said,
Falling asleep at my desk.
we're just painting a little bit. I can't tell which ones are my new brushes anymore. I think this one's...
The little like metal part of it is kind of rose gold looking on the new,
Oh, wow, you're right.
and then the other ones are gold.
Oh, wow. Huh. Didn't even know that.
There you go.
Also, the writing is brand new. That's a really easy way to tell. I got my cool little palette that is just detached. And I'll be going straight into the suit.
Ugh, all I can hear is this sparkling water calling to me.
Sparkling water talks to you, yeah.
And then we put it on our nightside table, and it whispers.
And Esther forgets to drink it.
Yeah, I just like to have it available. And
If I
I
need
didn't
it.
for like the first time in a long time, and I woke up just dying of thirst, and I was like, well,
No one. Me at 3 a.m.
exactly.
The bedside
And
table,
I was like,
huge
of
glass
course,
of water.
one of the only times I don't have it,
Yeah.
that's when I wake up. And when I have like a full thing, it's like, nope, sleep
I've
beautifully,
never needed that.
perfectly,
Right.
and then waste the water. Because then it's not crispy and good, but I still try and chug them anyway, so I don't.
Yeah, it's just water.
Except lately I've not wanted to because there's been like 1 or 2 ants in like every room that I find.
And you think they're just in the can.
Well, yeah.
First of all,
I
drinking
found them in our water jars for painting.
an ant wouldn't be bad.
Like a day later, that's no, thank you.
It just wouldn't be bad. I'm just
And
saying
then
serious.
in like my kettle,
Make
which
sure you
I don't
paint
use very often.
If you're gonna talk.
Shh. In my kettle,
If you're
which
gonna
I
be
don't use very
toxic.
often, I always check it, and there's usually an ant in there.
Esther has a really cool
Everything
candle.
about her.
And then she has lit the small little one that doesn't smell like anything. So I'm not really sure that the
The
reason...
little one has like one of the strongest smells.
It has a smell? Oh, is that the one from your sister's wedding?
Yeah.
Oh. She tried to singe my nose hairs off. Oh, it's not nearly the strongest smell, but it doesn't smell bad.
It's extremely
kinda good.
strong.
But it's very light.
Oh my goodness.
Are you having issues over there?
Yeah, we do.
Issues with me? No, that's not a thing. All right.
Mr. Trouble Boy.
I'll be starting on the inside of the suit here. And I'll try to get it to focus on the actual suit part rather than my hand. Look at that. There we go. A little camera shake, but it is focused now. So.
Camera shake level 20%.
More like 100.
Can you like set camera shake on video games?
Some of them. So I'm coming in here. The edges, when you're doing these creases on the suit, more important than the crease itself, like on the inside part of the sleeve, is the outside part of the sleeve, the edge of the fabric. Super important. And it seems like my camera is
what else is
lagging again. What's up?
You.
Oh, thanks, love.
You know what else is super important?
Sleep. It depends.
Eating. Chipotle.
A certain amount of sleep is very important, but you can have too much.
I don't really vibe with Chipotle anymore.
We haven't had it in a long time.
Because I just taste it all day after I eat it because of the onions in the salsa, and you can't really get it without salsa.
Oh, okay. So if you got it without salsa, but you're saying you can't.
Yeah, I think that's an option.
Okay.
And then it's like, I just have onion taste all day long, and I despise onions.
Oh.
I eat them like mixed in with stuff.
I was just gonna say then don't get the salsa, but you've explained why you think.
Yeah. Maybe if I got like queso and guac and then didn't get salsa. Because I really do like Chipotle, but back when I had work, I got it like super often. And
quite often.
In like a couple months, I decided, ooh, Chipotle, epic. And then at work, they were like, oh, you like Chipotle? And then my boss would get it for me, and then it was like, okay, this is a bit much.
But Chipotle is good.
And then he realized that to get me to do anything, all he had to do is offer to get me food. He'd be like, oh, stay 2 hours later. And I'd be like, no, why would I do that? And he's like, I'll get you food. And I'm like, oh.
You got me, sir.
Exactly. So anyways.
Food, we have those.
Nachos. I just want to eat everything.
Whoa. All of a sudden you're talking about nachos?
Yes, I just thought of nachos. I almost bought some guac today, but it was a tiny thing and it was like $5.
Yeah.
I hate when tiny packages are like immensely expensive and you can get like an extra large of the thing for cheaper than a small version of it.
That's not too often.
Purely because of convenience, yeah. $5 for like a tiny guacamole, and I can go to the store and get a guacamole for like $3. Guacamole's pretty expensive. I mean, for what it is,
Yeah, no, guacamole's expensive, but
avocados.
I feel like you mean I feel like you mean per ounce it is less. You're not usually getting a large thing that's literally less.
Yes and no, because you can get a soda for like almost $2, and then you can get a liter of soda for like $1.
But this is from now different locations.
It depends where you are, yes, but still, even within like Food Max, say a liter will be like $1.90, and an actual soda will be like a small single serve soda will be like $1.50, and it's like, really?
Okay, well, you still ended up saying something that's less. But I do understand what you're saying.
Yes, because I'm saying there is ones that are less within the same store.
No, well, you said the liter was $1.99 and the can was $1.50, so you still said the can was less, but.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. But I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying. I just. It can't be too often, but I do understand that some things for convenience wise, but always ounce. If you're talking about the cost of what you're actually getting, larger is always cheaper. But then it comes down to, do you need that? And that's where, this one's kind of a bop. And that's when it comes down to then serving sizes and how many people you have in your house. Because we were like, hey, big bulk stuff, save money, hooray. And then it was going to waste.
Yeah.
So that's not really a vibe.
Yeah.
And we're all about those vibes.
Good vibes only. This one's for professionals only.
Let's go to some Esther Cam. See what she's working on over there. What are you working on, love?
I'm working on sleeping. I don't really think you're gonna
Whoa,
see.
I'm sorry. I totally did.
I don't think you can see
Ooh,
what
I
I'm
can.
working on. But I did some stuff on the dress.
Nice. Actually, seems like both cameras are lagging a little bit. I'll have to reset them.
On the sides. Yeah, whatever.
Well, the suit piece is turning out really good. It's kind of like the lapel upper part.
Oh, lapel. This boy's fancy. You be talking about lapels.
Lapels and all that. I was talking with a friend of mine about those like MRI scan things. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know really anything. I don't know really anything. And anyway, about that kind of stuff. I'm just not in the hospital very often. And I was like, oh yeah, and you know, I don't know anything about those, and I was just imagining, I don't like small spaces and blah blah blah, and I was just kind of imagining that, and in my head, I guess, I've always just thought, oh, you know, you sit in that thing, it's like that tube, it's super claustrophobic, but you're only in there for 5-10 minutes, so it's fine. He said sometimes people are in there for an hour. Is that possible?
I mean, yes.
Dang.
But also, you are correct that sometimes it's only that long. I have had one, and it was only...
Wait, what?
Yes. And it was only like...
You found an MRI scan thing where you go inside the tube?
Yeah.
What? Oh, wow.
I don't remember how long it was, but it wasn't very long.
Wait, why don't I know that? Was it just like a checkup type thing, or was there something wrong with you?
It was dreadful.
Was it dreadful? Okay, that's my thought.
They did like some test thing, and they're like, oh, this is slightly off, which means this thing, gland, whatever in your brain, let's just look at it to make sure it's not because of this. So they look at it, it was fine, and then they like redid the test, and they're like, oh, it's okay now.
Wait, is this something I should know about?
You have, and I've told you, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's true. You have. But that's the whole story I know. That's the long and short of it.
It's dreadful in there, and you're not supposed to move at all.
And it's loud.
And it's loud. And they describe it, oh, it'll sound like somebody's banging trying to get in from the outside. And we're like, I'm like, oh, great, thanks. And that's exactly what it sounded like. And it was bad. Kind
of a scary explanation.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they said that.
But was it true?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, I mean, that's why they said it.
And then they had to put the thing in your arm. What's it called?
An IV?
Yeah.
Wait, that's also in your arm while you're in this thing?
Yeah, but I didn't really care about that. People were like, oh, IVs. And I was like, I don't care. I don't really... Needles are just like whatever.
Well, I think all of that would send me over the edge.
Yeah, most people, medical stuff is scary. I'm just a warrior.
I don't even know if scary is the right word. I'm not a scared person. But again, with that panic stuff that I've been having, I feel like that would probably super panic me out. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, and that you are like
can't move around. I know. And this guy's telling me,
obviously, if you have an issue, they're gonna get you out. But
that's kind of the thing. But my problem is,
you would just be fine, but have an issue, and then they wouldn't be able to do what they're trying to do.
Exactly, that's the thing. I would actually be fine, but I know that for a fact I would tell them very quickly, "Hey, get me out." Yeah. I'm gonna freak out, and then they're gonna get me out, and then I would have been fine.
But I mean, if they were like, "Bro, you need to just do this," I think you could.
Could I pull through? Sure. I don't think it's a question of I pull through.
Maybe not, because you are already fidgety, so if you're panicking, you probably just wouldn't sit still enough for them to...
That's what I was gonna say, like, could I not pull it off? You know, which is a sad thing to say, and I don't feel like that's how it used to be, but hey, people change, you know? And I feel like it would just really be bad for me. I was telling my friend, I was like, hey bro, if they had to do that to me, I'm gonna just tell them I'm out. Not like I'm out, just like, if this is gonna take me out, I'd rather have that than that MRI.
Oh.
Obviously, that's an inconsiderate thing to say, and I wouldn't actually say that, but I was talking to my friend, and I was just like, I really do think I would be that freaked out about it. So I hope anyone having to go through that you're able to get through it, because it sounds difficult to me.
Yeah, for a minute, again, mine was pretty short, but for like, literally maybe like 30 seconds, it was obviously jarring because it's super loud and then you don't know what it's going to be like. But then I was literally just fine, and I was just humming to myself, totally fine by
You were just vibing.
after like 30 seconds because I was like, wait.
I'm just sitting in this little tube.
Nothing's going to happen.
He said that they've done this thing now where it's open on the side that your head is on. Maybe that's how it's always been. I don't know. He seemed to state that like it was something new, and that your head kind of sticks out the other side a little bit.
Maybe it depends on what you're...
It probably, yeah, I'm sure.
I've seen on TV ones like that, but I don't really...
Because I think if I could get my...
accurate online TV medical shows are probably very not. So I've seen lots of jokes from actual doctors watching, and they're like, wow.
Yeah, that doctor guy that reviews says, how similar is this
but
to
the one
real?
I went in was completely covered. And it was also just in a super, like we went outside to go to where it was, and then in, like...
a separate room.
No, not even a room. Like, you know the...
It was outside?
What are they called? The truck beds? Big,
You were in
long...
a truck?
What are they called, though? Like the shipping containers.
You were in a truck?
It literally was like a shipping container. And there was, like, a dingy little thing, lift to lift
We've
you
been on
up.
your camp for so long, you haven't painted it.
I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
Anyways, on this, you step on this little lift, and it lifts you up.
What in the
And it was
world?
literally, like, just a long strip. Like, I literally think it was a shipping container. I don't know where. I just went to, like, Kaiser.
Where was Esther?
I went to Kaiser, so...
Esther did not actually get an MRI. She was
No, I did, bro.
abducted by aliens.
It was pretty sketchy. No, it wasn't sketchy, but I just...
Well, also
it
people
was
just...
strange, because we literally walked outside and then into this... I don't know what was going on.
People have,
This was, like, years ago.
Yeah, it sounds like this movie. Like, okay, this is fine for you and whatever, and you do the X-rays and they like run away. They just like there's like I don't know.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
Now don't hit the button, guys. Don't hit it.
Yeah, don't touch that. Don't go anywhere. And then they run out, and then like you're just laying there like, wait a second. Anyway, I find all that stuff quite interesting.
Yeah, neither of us have really had any medical stuff. Which is good.
Yeah, blessed, and hope anyone dealing with it or going through it is doing a good job, and you're strong for being able to get through it and work on it.
Yeah, they build up some, I don't know what you would call it, but...
some strength that
yeah,
is God-given to get you through. Something like that. You do kind of rise to the occasion. Like...
Yeah.
But sometimes it can definitely feel like more than you can handle, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that panic stuff feels like it's crazy. I can't really explain it. The more kind of research...
Yeah, and then after you kind of like, oh, I
Yeah.
could've...
Yeah,
blah,
exactly.
blah, blah. Why did I...
But
nothing was
during
happening.
is this...
And then you're like...
Next time I'll be fine. And then...
Yeah, and then in the moment you're
in
like...
the moment,
I'm
it's
going to die if I don't
yeah.
get out of said room or something.
Yeah.
No?
But yeah, with the more reading I've tried to do on it and stuff, what I'm dealing with is some sort of fight or flight response to an unknown thing. Like, it's not something that I'm actively afraid of, that I can pinpoint. It does seem to be some sort of claustrophobic, and I wouldn't even call it claustrophobic, like things like a small space is claustrophobic, like I'm not free to go where I feel like I might need to go at any given moment. That's like the best way I can, like in the plane, like you have to be buckled for a certain time. I understand it's a very short amount of time, and I'm not trying to say that that's such a difficult thing. Well, but like my mind...
A plane is actually a valid one because you're literally in the air.
But I know I'm not afraid of heights
I know, but you can't get to anything. You have a problem, you're stuck on the plane until they land somewhere. So that's a valid one. But like, freaking out on the freeway because you're over lanes, it's like, yeah, but you can get over in a matter of minutes. So it's.
But you also potentially, depending on the situation, might not be able to. I don't know. I think my mind just goes to thinking about these situations that. Well, and that's part of it.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing.
That's
Your mind starts to tell you random stuff.
My mind starts
to never
racing.
happen. It's gonna happen.
And then I just wonder, like, what if I was, stuck in an elevator or something? Like, obviously that would be freaky, but it's probably gonna be fine. It's probably gonna be fine. But I think I'd start freaking out. But I guess that is something you could freak out about. Like, the elevator got stuck. That's a problem, obviously. Yeah. But I'm just normally, or I guess used to be, so calm. And cool-headed, especially in specifically stressful situations. I don't know. Quite interesting. I like the texture of the suit. It got like this little texture to it. Kind of looks like cloth.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like
like
that's
how.
The whole point.
It's almost like that's the whole point. I need to let it dry though. I'm kind of
doing too much.
I think it's kind of affecting the paper.
Whoa! Sometimes I forget how far up the heat of a candle goes, and I like reach what I think is well above it. And
there's the suit.
It's hot.
Zoom up on it a little bit. Trying to get the shadow from the light gone there a little bit. It's weird. It changes its color sometimes. Like, see that? Move it away. It's bluish. Depends on
Interesting.
Too much light doesn't always make it brighter, which is strange with however this is specifically working. Like too bright, like overexpose it, and then it tries to fix it or something. I can't really tell. I actually really like how this suit turned out, or at least that part of it. That's a fairly easy part, but I spent a little extra time on it. I don't know.
It's always funny.
The live actually seems to make me paint slower and more particular.
You either do the sleeves together or you do the main part, so it always looks funny once you've just done one part.
Yeah. It's important, though.
He's got a nice vest.
It's important, though, the order.
Yeah.
The order that you go in, very important.
Do you usually do the vest? I feel like I usually
Well, again, like you said, it's rather than a very specific order, it's whichever one I start, then there's an order.
Oh. Okay.
So, if I do this suit vest piece, the whole suit, it's basically I'm choosing which layer to paint, and I also will break these rules more than half the time. Once I always state these rules, then the very next time I'm painting, you see me do something totally different. But usually it's some sort of similar plane. So obviously what I mean by that is if I'm doing the pants, I'm going to try to finish everything, all the pants there. If I'm going to do the suit coat is a plane. The arm is closest. The suit coat
Hopefully
panel.
That wasn't loud. I just ran my
arm into it.
I ran into the light.
The panel of the suit panel here of the chest and piece here is behind the arm, and then underneath that are the pants. So I quite often I'm starting with that. It's usually that or the arm. Almost always. Pants not usually first. Collar, not usually the very first thing as well.
Nothing I do will ever be as loud as me dropping that other mic we had at the beginning.
Oh yeah, we had the whole different microphones and stuff.
That was funny.
So anyway, going back to Esther Cam, let's see what she worked on.
I'm ready to call it a night.
What did you...
Just the dress.
Oh, some
That's
dress
all
stuff.
I've been doing. You can't really see it on camera though, so.
Well, it seems like your light isn't as bright as it can go or something.
I think it is. I just moved it.
Oh
no, it just fell.
Yeah, I don't know. You're doing weird stuff with your light. No, it looks like it is bright. Anyway, so there's what Esther worked on. And then, like I said, we were just kind of painting a little bit tonight, just doing a little bit of live. So you're seeing Esther's painting there. I'm just fixing my camera as you look at her Oh no, they can't see you yet.
Oh. Show off my bit.
So yeah, just a quick live tonight working on a little bit of art. It's kind of our main thing, as you know. And we will be signing off here pretty soon. Here we are.
Fit.
Hello. Esther's fit. She's somewhat put together over there.
Somewhat. What the fuck? Ready for sleep.
Yeah. Yes, we're gonna head out. I hope you guys had a good night. Gonna get these paintings started and finished throughout this week and next. I like this blue suit. It's a lot of black suits usually. But and we're also shipping a couple of paintings tomorrow, and we have a new partner that we're talking with, getting started here very soon. And so, of course, we'll be telling you about their profile and things where you can check them out. We have a lot of different people. Oh, I got a sponge. I have a lot of different people that we're working with regularly, and partners that we specifically like to mention on here. And a lot of them are Morgan Worsham. You can check her out on Instagram. So very, very fun. We'll continue the painting, and our next live is Saturday. Last time I told you on Thursday that our next live was Tuesday, but it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And soon we will be having an exact time that we have the live. So we're just working on that exact schedule. Esther has her schedule to kind of work on.
When to eat snacks. What snacks to eat. When to buy snacks.
I hope you guys could hear all that because it was pretty funny. But tonight seemed very it was very funny. I was laughing a lot and a lot of emotion. So anyway, yeah, her schedule's completely laid out, but now she's just kind of working on maybe getting it out together there. So right now she's having snacks very close to the microphone.
Yeah.
So so anyway, have a good night, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.